I decided to upgrade my small benchtop thicknesser to a much bigger and more capable machine because I love building with old reclaimed Australian hardwoods, which are really tough on milling machines. And although I've had a great run with my old machine, it did struggle a little during my recent round coffee table build. I did my research and really liked the Sherwood thicknesser, and not just because it had a great price. I'd also heard good things about the brand, and I was about to head down to Melbourne for the Maker Meetup, so I thought it would be a great opportunity to see the machine in person and confirm my choice. As you can see here, the machine is very well packaged and it comes almost fully assembled. There are a few items that need to be installed, and they were also very well packaged. This machine is the 16-inch model with the Helical cutter head. The electrical on-off switch is completely pre-wired and only needs to be fixed to the side of the machine with the supplied screws. This pack contained the two cast iron infeed and outfeed tables. There was also a couple of packages in the base where the motor is mounted. These are the infeed and outfeed tables, solid cast iron and very shiny. This is the dust chute, which has a 4-inch or 100mm outlet. These are the table locking handles, the crank wheel handle, 2 wrenches for the carbide cutters, and the second roller for the top of the machine. This roller is not fitted because you need access to the dust chute mounting screws, which are under this roller. The machine comes with a heavy duty wheel kit that allows it to be moved around. The kit consists of a foot operated jockey wheel, 2 adjustable rubber feet, two solid steel caster wheels, and the mounting bolts. This is the large diameter hand wheel for raising and lowering the table. This type of machine moves the table up and down to adjust the cut depth rather than moving the cutter head and motor assembly as you do on smaller machines. And here's a look at that awesome helical cutter head. It's a thing of beauty. First thing I did was install the wheel kit so I could get the machine off the pallet and onto the ground. The fixed casters are easy to install as there are threaded inserts welded into the base, so it's just a matter of installing the bolts and tightening them with one of the supplied Allen keys. The jockey wheel is installed with 3 bolts and fixed with nuts on the back. The adjustable rubber feet are also installed into threaded inserts in the base. As I mentioned before, the switch is pre-wired and just needs to be fixed to the side of the machine with the 2 screws. The hand wheel slides over a keyway on the shaft and is fixed in place with a single screw in the centre. The machine is shipped with the table locked in place for obvious reasons by these nuts tightened on the locking rods. The nuts are removed and replaced with the locking handles, which are tightened and loosened by hand. The dust chute is installed with 6 screws, and you can see here where that second top roller gets installed once you've accessed those 3 top screws for the dust chute. Time to install the extension tables. And one thing I did appreciate was that most of the fixing screws on the machine were installed in their actual location rather than just being supplied or mixed together in a bag. No need to have to work out which screw went where. The extension tables were a little fiddly just because of their weight, but by doing it this way and lining up 1 screw at a time made it fairly easy. With the tables installed loosely, I used 2 straight pieces of timber clamped to the extension table, and extending into the machine, I wound up the machine bed to sit those timbers down flat, and that raised the extension table so that the joint between the two was lined up. I then tightened up the mounting bolts, but not fully yet. And then finessed the fit with a mallet until it was perfect. Once I had both extension tables fitted, I used a straight edge to check that everything was flat, and any adjustment that's needed is done by turning the adjustment screws that are fitted to the underside of each extension table. Once I had the machine assembled and set up in its place and dust extraction fitted, it was time for its first run. I used this rough slab of what I think is either red gum or jarrah, and it was immediately obvious how much quieter and effortless this machine was. I want to say thanks to Timbecon Melbourne. The service and communication during my purchase was great. And this is not a review video because I haven't used the machine much yet, but from my limited use, I do know one thing: I love it, and it's my new favourite tool.